Hey guys, welcome back. So we've got my Tank 300 in the background and I've decided to do a makeover on it. It's been treated like not good for the past few years. So we're trying to get it back on the road. And I thought, why not put some of our new electric side steps on it? I'm gonna be not doing as much crazy stuff in this as I used to, but I probably still will. Probably still go up Beer Clock Hill. Let's go! Did it! These are our new electric side steps. So we've just put the cover trim panel on. We've removed the factory side steps. That's how the cover panel trim looks. Obviously this has got a body kit on it. I got to trim this to make it fit, but on your car it'll fit, the mud flaps will fit and everything nicely. Look how nice that looks, okay? So these are new electric side steps with LEDs in it. So these are the cover panels that we're currently working on. So we've just removed the cover panels. It comes with a chrome trim. We're removing the ugly chrome because chrome looks terrible. You need to unscrew all the screws at the back of the backing plate. Once you've undone all the screws, these trim pieces, even though it's curved right now, it will pull in and go straight because it screws all the way in, okay? We're gonna swap this to black, just like this. So that's that piece here. We've put that in, so it's all black. Now we've pre-mounted the motors on here. You got obviously a motor for each side. The back one's got no motor. It's just a hinge system, all right, to allow the step to come up and down. The front one's got the motor. It uses the factory holes. So once you remove your factory side steps, so I'll show you over here. So your factory side steps are mounted using these holes here, which will be 13 mil, all the way along, 13 mil. We've undone that, and then we've mounted our motors. And it comes with all new bolts and nuts so that you can mount it. So that's mounted, you got left and right, and the motors go at the front. Now you got three wires. These have got LEDs in the steps, so you'll be able to control it from your app, and also I think you can set it so that when the door opens, they do come on with the LED lights, which is pretty cool. It's all linked to your CAN bus system, so it'll open and shut with when your doors open and close. So we'll quickly show you how to mount all this. So that's all mounted. That's how you mount them. It's pretty straightforward. There's nothing much to show you, so I'm not going to bother. Actually, Matt's going to show us how to do it. There you go. So we've got a nut on the top, easy as that. He dropped his nuts. Now you can see this car's been through some hell. Look at that, the fuel tank. It's copped hiding. This thing's done some serious hardcore work. It's done Big Red and all sorts of stuff back in the day. Well, we never got to the top of Big Red, got halfway up and snapped the portal axle. But so we're gonna put the nut on, then we're gonna put a bolt in it. The nuts go here, and then the bolts go here, and then that's it. That goes on like that. Then we're gonna route the cable across this beam here. All right, we're gonna make sure it doesn't get too close to the exhaust. You gotta be really careful. Obviously you don't wanna get caught up or anything in all moving parts. So we're gonna run it through here and cable tie it along here, and then we're gonna get access to the vehicle. We've already made access before, and behind here, you can see there's a gland there. Okay, we're gonna go through that gland and straight into the cabin. And that's where we're gonna mount the module for everything, all inside here. So where your kick panel is, we're gonna mount everything behind there, so that's where you need to get to. So you come out through the floor, under the carpet, out through there, and plug everything in. So the side steps are currently connected, but we're gonna show you how to put the side step on. So you've got two slots here, and then you've got your Allen key, an M8 that goes into it. So you just pretty much flick it on like this, and then you get underneath the M8s. Now these have got a sexy LED in it. So he's getting under there, and you're gonna put your M8 up in there. And it's as easy as that to assemble the side step. Now the side step's on, we're just gonna show you how to plug in the connectors. So they just join together like this. This is for the LEDs. There's a little tab that you gotta get it the right way. That's how it goes. So it goes in, you just gotta line the tab up, screw the nut back down, make sure it's tight so it's IP sealed. And then this cable just hangs under here, and you can slide your side step back in place. That's where the side step sits with your cool colors. Look at that, disco. Okay guys, so you can see we mounted the box under the seat. Well, we haven't mounted it yet. We're just literally in the middle of playing around with the R&D one. So currently you'll see the blue plugs are going into the gray holes, which is incorrect, okay? That's because this is, we're getting the left to right correct. So we'll make a new harness that will make your left to right correct, okay? So currently it's plugged in blue to grey and grey to blue. On the production one, you guys will have to obviously plug the blue to blue and grey to grey, so you won't have to worry about that. Now, these connectors with the positive and negative that go to the side step, this connector and that connector, they won't actually be plugged into the pins yet. So just make sure you pay attention to the pin orientation right now. So you got red on the left, black, and then black on the left and red. Put that up like that so you guys can see. Just make sure you pay attention to that pin orientation because these aren't plugged in. The reason it's not plugged in is so you can get it through the grommet easier without two massive plugs on it. Okay, so there are only two connectors that you'll need to not terminate, but they just push into these plastic tabs. So that's and you got the app on the top, so you can download the app. I've downloaded it and I've had to play with the app. You can control the colors and sequence, and sorry, I'll just show you the CAN bus as well. So this is connecting onto the CAN bus. So my car has a lot of stuff in here because we've been doing, obviously we've had this car for years and there's stuff pulled in and out of it. This is like fuel tank sensors and stuff, but the cables that you need are these pair here, okay? So you can see it's got a green and brown stripe right there, and then a blue with black. And that connector, all right, is where you're going to be plugging into. Now that connector normally lives down here. We've got an adapter in there at the moment because that's another module that we're playing with as well. So normally this connector here, you'll unplug it straight out here. You press the tab, you pull the connector out, and then that's where it goes into. Once you do that, your yellow cable will go to the blue, and then obviously the white and red will go to the green and brown. Just take a good look at that. We're going to solder these now, so we're going to twist and solder these. It comes with little connectors you can just crimp onto this. Okay? We're going to also mount the box under the seat here, and then on the other end for the power, we've earthed it down here on this earth down here. Okay, so you'll earth it in the same position here. That's for your grounding. And then it comes with a piggyback fuse. The piggyback fuse will plug up into here, where there's a whole heap of mess because obviously this is a lot of crap in this car. But there's a fuse box behind there, and you'll just pull out the fuse, the accessory fuse. I'll tell you which number in a sec. And then you will put the piggyback into the accessory, okay? And then, sorry, into constant, not into accessory, because you want these steps to work all the time. So constant power to this, and that's how they look. Pretty cool.